And we have an update to legislation we've been following about the death of a Midstate soldier. It made its way to Capitol Hill and helped pass legislation to protect veterans like him. Kayla Schmidt joins us now with more. Kayla.
Valerie, it started last November when PA's U.S. Senator Bob Casey announced he was actively looking for a co-sponsor due to Midstate soldier Scott Laird dying of colon cancer. Well, Laird's wife and doctors attribute his death to breathing in toxic fumes from burn pits in Iraq. Now, fast forward 3 months, and that story is helping pass bills on Capitol Hill.
We're talking about 1/3. You're talking about 1 million veterans here at least. 1/3 of the 3.5 million who served unable to access VA health care.
Out of those 3.5 million who serve and 1/3 that have trouble accessing VA health care, one story that started here in the Midstate is now helping legislature at the highest level.
Scott he really wanted to make the fight just a little bit easier for the soldiers getting sick after him.
About 3 months ago, ABC 27 brought you the story of fallen Mechanicsburg soldier Scott Laird. He died from colon cancer, which his wife and doctors attribute to breathing in toxic fumes from burn pits in Iraq.
The United States Senate took action, and this was by consent, meaning there didn't even require a vote.
U.S. Senator Bob Casey co-sponsored Montana Senator Jon Tester's Healthcare for Burn Pit Veterans Act. And the bill passed the Senate last week with support from both sides and with Scott in mind.
His tragic story is one of the reasons we're at this point.
While too late for Scott, a promising development for those like him.
If I could save one family from having to go through this, I think it would make my life.
Now to the House floor it goes, and while we wait for it to officially pass, other national groups like Hope for the Warriors is taking part in the narrative, sending over a statement reading in part. One of the most common findings we see when reviewing VA rating breakdowns for these illnesses is they are ruled not service-connected, just like Scott's.
And we reached out to the VA. It doesn't have a comment at this time, but to read up on what this bill can do for post 9/11 veterans, if it passes the House, head to abc27.com. In the studio, Kayla Schmidt, ABC 27 News.